Hey everyone, welcome back to AllYellowJoshua. Alright, episode 22, here we go. The final episode of my appreciation podcast videos. Oh, come on now, right? There's a train passing by and actually backing me up right there. Anyways, you guys, before I begin, you guys, it's a raw and real recording. No music, no edits. It's basically a microphone near my mouth. And truly, with all my heart, I, appreciate this person. And he honestly won my heart from the beginning. And right now, it's an honor to honestly feature him in my last podcast because he's the very first virtual friend I made this year, and ironically speaking, he's the last virtual friend that I ever spoke with via FaceTime this year. So without further ado, let's welcome Chuck Hill, aka Charlie. Yay! So gosh, where do I begin with you, Charlie? Just kidding, of course I know where to begin. So yeah, just forgive me again if I stutter from time to time. I just want to sound incredibly so authentic rather than me sounding too scripted and things like that. So if I pause from time to time, it's basically just me trying to remember every single detail I had with you virtually speaking, because we do have yet to meet. Most of you are probably going to be thinking, okay, if you've never met someone, how come you are making a podcast about them and things like that? Well, here's the thing. Sometimes a person you've met virtually can impact your life way longer than anyone you've met more than 7 years. Because truth be told, okay, fine, you know this person in person for more than a year or two, or you've known them longer, but have they impacted your life in a way that it motivated you, it inspired you, it made you feel good about yourself, and most and foremost, it changed your life? Right? So, Charlie, you did that for me. So, let's go from the very beginning. I first met Charlie in such a adorable way. Yes, I said adorable because, it was so adorable to the point where, I still remember, it was, I think 5:39 a.m., something like that, when I got an email notification. It was January 2020. January 22, 2022. See, oh my god, man, this is what I'm talking about, you guys. It's a raw and real recording. My gosh. So anyways, so there's that. It was January 22, and coincidentally speaking, it's a very beautiful coincidence. You are the last person I'm featuring in this podcast, and you're episode 22, things like that. So next year I'm gonna be featuring 23 people as well. So So anyways, here's the thing. I got that email notification, and I was basically blown away by the long text that this guy has sent me. Of course, the username was Charlie Horse NM, something like that. So I was like, okay. So I was like, who's this guy? Things like that, because I was curious. And then he first started off what's the term I'm looking at? He had so much modesty in his introduction. So here's the thing. I'll read it to you guys. Hey Josh, you're quite a character, and I didn't mean that in a bad way at all. I stumbled across you from your comment on Peng Peng's channel where you got a ton of replies. You undoubtedly know the 69 diving video. I'll talk about that video in a few seconds, you guys. Okay, so I decided to look at your channel and watch this video. I absolutely emphasize on love, like capital letter love, your cheery, upbeat demeanor and attitude. I also like your philosophy. It's so easy to feel gloom and doom in this world. Totally. It's all around us everywhere. So why not be the upbeat and happy and enjoy this life to the fullest extent possible? A good friend of mine once said, we only get to go around once and no one really knows when our turn will be over. True. You seem to be a delightful, wonderful human being, and that kind we seem to have a shortage of these days. Okay, from that moment on, Charlie, I never told you this. Upon reading that for the very first time while I was still in Virginia Beach, from that moment on, I subscribed, I hearted that comment, and I followed him. Gosh, because he won my heart. Because, when I made this YouTube channel, and I will get back to that fully later on, all I wanted to do is to make other people happy. Whether I get paid, whether I get something in return, whether, I do not get anything at all, I want to make other people happy. I wasn't obliged to do that, of course. I wasn't born to do that. But it's really my heart to make other people happy best way I can. Because the world already is a negative place, so why add up to it, right? So there's that. Now going back, And it's hardly a mystery why you like yellow so much. This one made me laugh, like in a good way. Same reason as I do. It's bright and cheery. I would agree though. You do look better with your natural dark hair. Oh my gosh! But that's just my opinion. You need to satisfy yourself first and foremost. It's a fool's game to try and please everyone else at the expense of forsaking yourself. Tell me about it. And when I also read it, I was like, finally, someone understands my point of view. And then he was like, take care, stay cheery, yellow boy, love you, with yellow heart emojis. Honest to goodness, from that moment on, I told myself, I'm gonna follow this guy, I'm gonna subscribe to him, and I also got to watch some of his videos. And basically, what stood out to me the most is that he's Christian and then he's gay. And I was like, so that alone won my heart even more because, like, I guess we truly needed each other. As time passed by, I will not, disclose private matters here in this podcast, but like, as time passed by, I truly felt the sincerity and love from his heart because, like, every time I FaceTime with him, we're always happy. Of course, we do talk about serious matters from time to time, and we get serious talking about those things. But most and foremost, the amount of transparency in his heart that I was able to feel and see virtually, it spoke millions about his heart. Like, truth be told, I honestly would give the world for him best way I can because, like, he honestly has that acknowledging presence to the point where, like, if you are talented and if you're gifted and if you really have this, underrated impact that not many may know, but blessed are those who will know. He honestly is so incredibly acknowledging to the point where, like, you'd feel good about yourself, you'd be motivated, and you will work harder. Because you know what? When you're appreciated, it motivates you to work a lot harder, because, like, that's what I honestly love about him, I'm so appreciated every time I make a video, whether it's funny, whether it's, a music video, whether it's something that is just incredibly, a video that I put out there. He's my number one fan. Honest to goodness, he is. And the thing what I love about him the most is that he honestly, truly did all he can. The efforts that he showed me just to let me know that he loves me spoke millions, and I mean millions and trillions and billions about his heart because, he could have chosen to just like be, oh, okay, it's Joshua, the yellow boy. Okay, that's it. But no, he chose to get to know me best way he can because obviously we're from different countries. I was in USA when I first met him virtually, but we didn't really get the chance to see each other in person because, like, America is like a huge place compared to the Philippines. It's like the whole Philippines, it's literally a lot smaller than the whole of California. That's how big USA is. So there's that. And what do you call this? That honestly, he is honestly one of the main reasons why I was motivated to work on my videos, to do the best way I can because, like, I'm appreciated, like, hey, what I do is appreciated by someone who I've never met in person, yet virtually speaking, he impacted and changed my life forever because, truth be told, people can just walk in your life and walk out next time they feel, but no, Charlie literally stayed for an entire year, technically speaking, if we're talking about months, because he did enter my life in January and now it's December and next month it will be a full circle year. So I honestly can't thank you enough, Charlie. The thing that I really love about him the most is that during the time that I went back to the Philippines, I was going through something incredibly heavy. And because of visa matters, he honestly gave me a call and told me that one day he believes that I will come back to USA legally and permanently, and God will make a way for you to come back. That honestly spoke millions about him to the point where, like, I told myself, you know what, I'm gonna be there for you, Charlie, best way I can. I asked his birthday. I wanted to know when is his special day, and when he told me his special birthday, which is December 27th, I made him a simple video, and I also promised him that I will make him a video of him and his lovely wife Carol. Gosh, and the fact that he appreciated it so much, he told me, he texted me that he had to rewatch it many times. I've never met anyone who appreciated my videos as much as he does. I mean, of course, family is another case, but like a virtual friend, and he's more than a virtual friend to me. He's my friend, and truth be told, me and my heart truly is just so happy with him. I fell in love with his personality. I love his attitude. I just love his accepting heart. That's honestly the biggest gift he's ever given to me. Acceptance. Because truth be told, many people can claim like, oh my god, you're my friend. Oh, I like you. Oh my gosh, you're so bright and sunny. But do they really accept you deep down inside? How did I know that he accepted me? Because when my stock was low, when I wasn't really uploading much videos, when I was at the lowest point of my life, he reached out. He reached out, checked up on me. He honestly made sure that I was okay. He did his best to make me smile and when we FaceTimed. And most and foremost, he acknowledged my talents, my gifts, my quote unquote like special gifts and things like that. And truth be told, I think both of us never truly fully realized until last week, or a few days rather, how much we truly needed each other. Because like he's been around the block longer than I have, of course, and here I am, still young, lost, and I don't know who's my real friend. And of course, I have my best friend, but like there at times when you've been betrayed all so much, you wonder who's real to you. He proved it to me that he was, just by listening to my story and most of all accepting me, because like he's that kind of guy, and what also touched my heart the most is that one day I got a text from him, hey, I want to send you a Christmas gift, things like that. Like, to me, that honestly, I was like, okay, I'm officially solved. Like, it wasn't about the amount. It wasn't about how much he was willing to give. It was about his heart willing to give me that gift without anything in return. Not a single thing. He didn't ask for anything in return. And the thing is, I didn't even ask him that, but the fact that he voluntarily gave that to me, wow, I'm so moved. And I literally prayed to God, like, God, thank you so much for giving me this friend. Because like I honestly don't even know how to thank him anymore. Because truth be told, you guys, I'm the kind of person who gives. I love to give. I love to share my blessings. I love to, be the reason why someone's smiling. And for me to finally receive, at least once this year, that someone virtually gave me that, it meant the world to me. So thank you, Charlie. Thank you so much. Like, I will pray. I am really praying really hard that one day you and I will meet each other again. And Charlie, thank you for changing my life. You changed my life, because the fact that you just went out of your way to make me happy. The fact that you check up on me in spite of our time difference as of now, because I'm still believing that one day I will come back there to USA in his right time. And most and foremost, the fact that I truly am so blessed that every time I upload a video, you support it best way you can, and you laugh and you acknowledge it, and you comment on them. Thank you so much. Also to you, Carol, if ever you're listening to this, yes, I appreciate your gift. Like I said, it's not about the amount. It's not about how much you're willing to give. It's basically about your heart without anything you're asking for in return. It's like this. The thing what I love about the two of you, especially you, Charlie, is that when you guys love someone, you will do all that you can for them. And that love is unconditional. So thank you, Charlie. I'm really lost for words right here, because I felt like I've said everything to you during the FaceTime, and that's all I could really share for now. So thank you so much, and breathe peacefully, Charlie, knowing that one day you and I will meet each other. I'm praying we really do, but if God has other plans, then the best place I would meet you would definitely heaven. Like, imagine, us being in paradise when we finally meet ourselves and things like that. No more airplanes, no more tickets, no more like, from other countries and things like that. But of course, we don't want to go that way anytime soon, because I want to experience the earthly things with you. And yeah, so again, thank you, Charlie, for everything. Like, I, AllYellowJoshua, appreciate you, James, Chuck, Hill, Charlie, for changing my life. I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. And because I knew you, I have been changed for good. Thank you, Charlie. And I love you with all my heart. praying that we'll see each other, and when we see each other, we'll be the happiest gay people on earth. Yeah, we're gay. We're proud of it. Woo! I love you, Charlie, and it was an honor to begin the year with you and to close my podcast appreciation videos with you. Love you. And I just forgot to mention this in the podcast. This is actually the one that Charlie was talking about. That's where we met. Yep, I typed I'm so happy to be gay because, look at this. Ooh la la. Anyways, Charlie, thank you so much for everything. I love you, I trust you, and I can't thank you enough. You'll forever be in my heart. And again, I love you.